or else we're in these single file lines behind the snow, and I'm trapped behind you. You're blowing your nasty cigarette smoke in my face.
Because keep in mind, we're still in a single line.
I've got
He has
asthma.
cancer.
I'm breathing in your nasty ass chemicals. Pull up. Hey, Billies.
Let it snow, let it.
We're back.
We're back, honey. Sorry, y'all. We were ill last week.
We were ill yesterday, honestly. These Billies were down bad.
Down in the trenches, sick.
Sick. You can still hear my voice, like,
yeah, a little stuffy boy.
We were, and we also were like going everywhere, doing everything.
And we'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it all, but we so if you missed us last week,
we're so sorry.
We missed you too.
We missed you so much, but it was unwilling and unable.
But don't worry, that probably, won't happen again.
Yeah, we'll never get sick ever again.
We'll never get sick ever again.
Well, I was down, and then he was down for the count, and then I ended up going home. It really just was
like unfortunate circumstances.
But we're back, honey.
But we're back.
Better
than ever, honey.
Better than ever.
Better than
We survived the snow.
We survived the snow barely.
Actually, I don't
We're
know
still
if I did.
currently surviving because it's still right out there.
Right outside, baby. Mountains and mountains of it, honey.
Mountains. Gosh, I hate the snow. So that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah, we have a lot of snow. A lot of snow topics.
We're going to talk about snowpocalypse 2026.
Yep.
But before we get into that,
Billy High.
You know what time it is? Billy High.
And Billy Lows. We need to come up with a jangle. Next up, we're going to have a jangle.
Yeah,
right?
maybe. Send us your Billy High, Billy Low submissions.
Yes. Nobody has, and I'm over it. Don't want to talk to us. We're your therapist. Like, we have great advice.
There's been I think someone gave us a Billy High.
And what was it?
I think their Billy High was when we were back together in the same room.
Yeah, of course. How nice.
That was nice.
Yeah, but okay. You know what? Yeah, I shouldn't complain. Thank you. But what about the low? Okay, well, Rai, how about you start, Angel Boy?
Okay. I'll do two. I got two since we missed last week. My first Billy High is I just secured my first brand partnership.
Yes, and you better tell us right now. Plug it in.
Oh,
you can't?
I can't.
Oh.
Moving in silence.
Moving in silence.
But it's really fun.
Is it?
Yeah, it'll be cool. It's something to do with like my cancer journey, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So be on the lookout. Follow me at Ryan X Lynch if you're wanting to check it out. It'll be up in a couple weeks. But yeah, that's exciting. And then my second one.
No, I wish you could tell us. Sorry.
I know. Wait, what's my second one?
You said you had two.
I had two Billy Lows, so I was like, I should probably do two.
You're paired with two Billy Highs.
Another Billy High. You go. Actually, you go.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, my Billy High. I was home last weekend. Yes, I was home. Don't worry, I'm not going home again for a while. But I had to go because I had to go to an important event for the college that I went to. Very close with my family involvement and whatnot. So we got to go and celebrate 25 years of the Humanities College. Yes, it was awesome. It's very important to my family, like I said. There was a silent auction. My mom cracked out the whole time. We cracked out the whole time. It was just, did you see that video of her on my Instagram story?
Yes.
Let me get a 500. She don't know what the fuck.
But speaking of a silent auction, you've got to tell that story.
Oh my God. I do. All right, we're going to sidetrack.
We'll tell it. Just tell it now.
Okay.
And then we'll finish our Billy Highs.
All right. But yeah, that's my Billy High. I went home for an event. It was really great. It also snowed while I was home. We'll talk about that. All right. Side note. I got to tell this story. So it was in when was this? I'm confused as to when this was.
It was a year ago tomorrow.
Okay. A year ago from tomorrow.
A year ago tomorrow.
Ryan so kindly asked me to go with him to his Glamming the Warrior event. Now,
shout out Glamming the Warrior in New Jersey. Love them. GTW.
Yes, GT Dubs.
Yeah, it's like a nonprofit organization just focused on making cancer survivors and cancer fighters feel like their old selves again and getting, their spark, working on confidence from the outside in, inside out, and just helping them, feel good about themselves after treatment. And there was a huge gala to represent all of the warriors that they chose that year. It was great. It was in New Jersey. It was a huge event. It was so much fun. Black tie, very fancy. So much fun. And there was a silent auction. And I'm like, I love me. I don't know. So it was all on the phone. So I'm like, what should I
couch and I was scrolling through and I see like this trip to Mexico. I was like, okay, I'm going to bid on that. Like, why not? I had a couple of drinks. I'm like, screw it. I'm going to bid on Mexico. So I bid, not going to say the amount, but I bid. It was under, what it was worth. And then immediately it's like, are you going to outbid this person? Or like immediately it's like it's like you need to pay this much to outbid the next person. I'm like, oh, like somebody's on my tail right now. Like, okay. So I bid a couple hundred more. And then immediately it's like, oh my gosh, like you need to bid. I'm like, oh. So I'm having this bidding war with someone. So I keep going. I'm like, you know what? I'm fucking winning this trip to Mexico, baby. Like I'm not backing down, okay? And it gets to the point where it is now over the price of what it's actually worth. And in my mind, I'm like, it's for cancer.
It's for charity.
It's for charity. It's for cancer. At this point, I gotta win. And so I let it go for a minute because I'm like, okay, you know what, Grainger, we can't be crazy here.
You gotta hit the dance floor.
Gotta hit the dance floor.
Look right there. Grab me the warrior.
Grab me the warrior. So
that night was so much fun. Holy crap.
That was such a great night. Come to find out, I was bidding against myself the entire time. It was just telling like the general what you'd have to bid next to outbid the next person. And I thought it was saying someone had outbid you. No, honey, it was me. So I probably was the only person bidding on this trip to Mexico. Of course, I won. Again, I paid over the amount of what the trip was worth. And I don't know if it's expired or not yet because I had to use it within 2 years. So I guess...
You got another year.
Yeah, we got another year. So pay attention.
Pay attention. Learn how silent auctions work if you want to go to one.
And, I'm over there not silent. I'm like crashing
We're
out.
not silent. We're like,
no.
Go for 200, 200, 300, 300, 400.
No. Not silent at all.
Bring back loud auctions. I want to hear.
Bring back vocal auctions.
I want to hear that dude with a gavel and a mustache.
Have you seen those videos of people doing auctioneer school?
No.
Oh my God, I have to show you. There's just videos of these people doing, and 1 penny, penny 2, 3 penny, penny 4, 4 penny, penny 5, 5. So that is my silent auction story. Bidding against myself the entire time. You know what? We're always at war with ourselves, whether we know it or not.
Yeah.
That's the takeaway. Your biggest supporter is you, but and your biggest enemy.
Your biggest enemy
is also you.
What's your Billy Low? Baby, what's your Billy
Low? Is that my Billy Low is I met a man, and I'm going to leave it at that.
For now. My Billy Low is I was sick. Obviously. Yeah. And I was sick. That's my Billy Low. I hate being sick, especially ever since, cancer. It knocks me on my ass so much harder than it used to.
Your immune system's not as good.
Yeah. But yeah, so even just the common cold. I remember last time
the common cold is even a flu-like symptom.
Well, even last time I got COVID a year ago, right after I finished treatment, and that bitch took me to the ER. Yeah,
I'm sure it did. And along with many others.
I know. I was well, guys, I'm tired. Ooh, but fun fact: if you've had cancer, you get your own little room at the ER.
No way. Wait, what do you mean? VIP treatment?
I told them, yeah, basically. I went in and I was like, guys, I'm sick as hell. I just finished treatment a month ago for chemotherapy.
And they're like, oh my God.
They're like, yeah. And so, usually at the ER emergency room I go to, I frequent. I've only been there twice.
He's a regular.
You're split up. It's like a little bed and then curtain and a little bed and then curtain. Yeah. You're in a hallway, but not me. They put me in a room. They put me in a big old room. There was a little TV.
Oh my God.
It didn't work, but there's a little TV.
VIP treatment. Well, I'm glad that this common cold did not hit you like that.
No, it didn't. We're stronger. I did. I gained 10 pounds of muscle.
That's right. That's a good high. He gained 10 pounds of muscle.
In a year.
In 1 year, which is very hard to do, especially after being sick. Sick as a dog.
I gained a little more than just the muscle, but hey,
no, we don't got that.
We're not going to worry about that.
We don't got to worry about that. But 10 pounds of muscle is incredible, again, especially after coming off of being ill, having cancer. Being chopped, being sick, bald.
Now I'm just unk. I'm not chopped. I'm just unk. And in 6 months.
My birthday's coming up. Is it yours coming up? No, it's not.
Mine was a month ago.
Yes.
But March 2nd, right?
March 2nd. Oh my God, I'm going to be 28.
28, honey.
28.
Word.
8. That's also a high. You know what? It's not going to be a low for me. That's a high, honey.
It's a high.
28.
How long till that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, like 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for my birthday. So
For my birthday. I know what I'm going to do for my birthday. Maybe I'll travel to the Scotland.
The Irish Fair Day. I feel like every
episode you see that shit. Every episode, you gotta plug that Legally Blonde. Oh, guys, I was in Legally Blonde.
Guys, I was Paulette by senior year.
Guys.
Which a horrible accent, by the way. It was a southern accent.
Yeah.
I was like, give me the dog.
Irish field. Give me the dog, honey.
I'm taking the dog. I sounded awful.
I'm taking the dog with me.
And the whole audience was like, what is she saying?
Like, where's this bitch from?
No, literally, I'm like, sorry, y'all. It's hard for me to drop the R's.
Oh, that's a big and sing all my vocal lessons. And when singing, they're like, you gotta get off the R.
Can't.
Hold on, I'm like,
Can't.
your they're like, no, Ryan, your. I'm like, yar. I'm like, I like them. Let me hold on to my R.
Please. Sorry, we're crashing out theater right now. We just had a theater queer moment. Sorry.
Sorry, guys.
We had a TQ moment, a theater queer moment.
All right, so let's talk about this in New York City.
We gotta talk about it, y'all.
Snow, which, first off, I thought this was going to be the end of the world.
Mm-hmm.
No, it wasn't. It was barely any, it was a lot of snow, but
it was a shit ton of snow.
Nothing was closed. My power didn't go out. All you bitches on TikTok lied to me.
I don't know about you, but I have never experienced anything like that.
Ew, no.
Never in my entire life. So don't underplay it. It was horrible.
Okay, no, it is horrible. It's a lot of snow. But TikTok was telling me
the world's going to shut down. Get your canned goods, your bread, your egg. Yeah.
Your power's going out for 3 days.
It did ruin my AC unit because I'm still a freak. And I put my AC unit on even in the cold. Try to turn it on.
During the snow?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, a couple days after the snow because I get hot. It broke my AC. No, power stayed on. Gas stayed on.
Yeah. Thankfully, praise the Lord.
So I had friends visiting, and we had this trip planned for quite a long time. So they were like, we're coming regardless. They came the day before the snow happened.
Ain't no snow gonna keep us.
No. Or 2 days before the snow happened. And I couldn't hang out with them too much because I had to work through the weekend. So I was able to fit in time with them in the nooks and crannies. And Sunday is when it started. So Sunday, they came and took my class. That was so much fun, but that's when the snow dam started, okay? Y'all, us trekking through the snow like idiots.
Born of cold and winter air and mountain rain combining. Bitch, I was straight out of Frozen.
I mean, we looked like dumbasses. We're the only ones out and about because we still had a brunch reservation. We still had this shit going. We still had our itinerary. So we bundle up. I, have snow boots and whatnot. My dumbass sister, I love her to death, my sweet angel girl, but dumbass sister Miranda, she did not have any attire correct. And I look over at my friend Madison. She's stretching through the snow in these little kitten heel booties. I'm like, what the hell is wrong? My friend Maggie has on sneakers. I'm like, holy shit, we look dumb. And that's why I got sick. A couple days later, I was like, because we're just just mouths open, just in the blizzard, trekking through. I've never felt anything like that. And we just look dumb. We're the only ones out and about. A gaggle of girls. You could see us from 3 miles away. Still making it to the Monkey Bar for our reservation. And man, we made it.
Man, we made it.
Monkey Bar was good. It's in the city. They had that viral, what you got? That viral bread.
Monkey bread?
No, but not like the sweet monkey bread. They have that viral, what's that damn fungus called? That damn truffle, which I don't like. We gotta stop.
The damn truffle. What's that fungus called?
We gotta stop putting truffle on everything, by the way.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, so that was insane. And let me tell you real quick. While I'm on it, let me just rant. When, you guys are all gung-ho about, you never grew up shoveling the snow. Well, clearly y'all didn't either, because why are you giving me a 1/4 inch of a pathway
oh my God,
to walk through?
We're all walking single file line. I'm the line leader, everyone. I
was worried about the old woman with the carts. The old women with their carts. I'm like, you can't even fit their wheels. Their wheels are too wide to go in there. So I don't know how, and I felt bad because there's a lot of elderly people in my building. And I'm like, oh my God, somebody give me a shovel. I don't have one. I never thought I'd need one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, how are these people going to get out? But again, everyone always talk about, the Southerners will never know what it's like to shovel snow. Well, clearly, neither does Queens, bitch, because, mean, what? And there's still the piles of the cars that are...
I don't know, those poor cars.
I've never seen anything like it. I'm like, is the car going to break?
You get up to the sidewalk, and that snow is on top. It's like, they pushed it onto the cars.
I mean, we're climbing Everest, honey. We are climbing Everest, especially to get into the Ubers, because, there's one sliver that's on my side street here that I can make it through. But if I want to directly go to my building here, I gotta climb Mount Ave.
And also there's another thing. I hate snow boots. First 2 years living here, I never had snow boots.
I had them, but never needed them.
Never needed them. Well, this last summer, I did a project.
I did a project
with Netflix.
What was that? Are you allowed to tell them what it was now?
No.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Redact your pay?
I don't know. I did a project. I don't know if I can say. I signed an NDA.
Okay. They're not watching this. If they are,
they better be.
Then you know what? Good for you.
Anyway, I did a project with Netflix, and they gave me boots for it, and they let me keep them. They're snow. They're
like combat boots.
They're
they not?
That's the closest thing I got. I wasn't buying no snow boot. I'm not buying expensive boots to wear once a year. My mom bought me
some before I moved here. Anyway, she was like, "You might."
So I put those combat boots on. They work fine. They work good.
Yeah, but you need some fur. On the inside.
Yeah.
I have some good UGG ones, but they do hurt my feet. And I think it's because I don't wear them a lot.
I got some Uggs. I got those Post Malone. But those, those are not for
No, you can't.
Those are for serving cunt.
Yeah, that's for serving like a walk of shame, realness in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Let me bring it back around from Ep1, the dog shit. The dog shit is now frozen. The yellow snow, the dog shit is now frozen. Snow.
I just walked my friend's dog, Winston, and he was peed all over the snow, and I was like,
But it's a biohazard. There's trash everywhere. There's shit everywhere. There's piss all in it. You don't know what this mystery slush is. I don't know what the hell's in it. Oh, go spit it out. Honey, get your tissue. No, don't swallow it. You gotta get it out.
It didn't go out. It didn't get up.
My mama always said, never swallow your mucus. Always get it out. There's mucus in the snow, and it's all frozen. In the snow.
Let me tell you what I gathered for the snowpocalypse. I made a TikTok of that. I made a list. A gallon of water.
Okay.
A six-pack of Coors Light.
Great.
A frozen pizza. And
what if the power would have went out?
And because then I got tuna. I got 2 bags of tuna as well. I love tuna. Tuna, and then I got a thing of cream. What is it called?
Milk?
No, it's milk. What is it called?
Half and half?
No, it's like
cream.
It's got that little cow on it.
Fairlife? What do you use it for? No, we're not gonna look it up. We're not gonna look it up, remember?
It's for you make snow ice cream with
condensed milk.
Condensed milk.
See, we didn't need chat for that.
Well, let's just gonna Google it.
We didn't need Google.
You're right.
Remember our New Year's resolution, stop looking things up, think about it.
And so I got the condensed milk.
Or evaporated.
Because I was like, oh, this is like, nostalgia. I'll, put a little bowl outside.
Your ass is gonna be making this
by myself in my tiny ass basement apartment. Well, and then I was like, I don't want to get snow from city streets, so I didn't think that. So I still got the condensed milk if anyone wants it.
Well, when I've seen people make snow cream, I've seen people just put the bowl outside, but then not use the snow, but they use they don't use the snow for the material, but they use the cold bowl to do something.
No, that's not a snow ice cream.
No, I would not. Even if it's fresh snow here, something about this air.
Something about this air.
It would catch on to something.
Too much weed and vape juice.
Yeah, there's something in the air.
Oh, I got a Billy Lowe.
Okay.
Actually, I'm just this is just a grievance I have with some of you smokers. Listen, I vaped for 3 years. Do what you want.
I was there.
It's your life. If you, specifically cigarette smokers, if you're gonna smoke a cigarette, pull off. Or else we're in these single file lines behind the snow, and I'm trapped behind you. You're blowing your nasty cigarette smoke in my face.
Because keep in mind, we're still in a single line.
I've got asthma.
He has cancer.
I'm breathing in your nasty ass chemicals. Pull over.
Go to the mountain.
Your life is so fast you can't pull over for a 5-minute smoke break.
Also, you heard it here.
Also, you're not enjoying it. If you're trying to find joy in that cigarette, you're not going to do it. If you're hustling bustling, you got to pull over and enjoy the cigarette. People watch.
And again, keep in mind we are single file right now until someone else comes and gets a shovel.
Even if we're not single file, pull the fuck over.
Pull over.
Because then I smell nasty.
In your face like that. A lot of cigarettes in these mountains of snows.
Yes.
I'm not sure there's so many trinkets you could find under these snow piles, man. I'm sure there's a damn.
We're gonna go geocache it in the snow.
Yeah. So it did snow back in South Carolina when I was there because my flight got canceled. I was supposed to be back. That's also why we couldn't film. I was stuck at home. And y'all know we don't have no salt trucks in the South because our tax dollars are not going to be put something that we can't use.
Well, they don't need them.
But in times like this, we don't know what to do. We don't have a shovel. I saw some man raking the snow off of his And it was a lot of snow. We got like 6 inches. My dog, my little dog Banksy, he was obsessed with the snow. And what I was doing was I was sticking treats in like the snow because it was a lot. And he was like trying to dig and find it. Yeah. Yes, he would be trying to find that snow, and he just was begging to go outside the entire time.
That's sweet.
Now let's talk about what snow in the South.
Snow in the South looks like. You know, it's nothing like this.
The whole world does shut down. I will say everything's
the whole world
closed.
shuts down, and not even for like an end. Like not even like
honey, it's for sleep.
Barely
Sleep.
Yeah,
we will shut down.
Yeah.
Roads aren't safe. Kids can't get to school. Buses can't drive.
Hey, what sucks for net kids nowadays is you don't get a snow day, dude.
No, they get that e-learning.
You log on to that Zoom.
See, for us, we didn't have to worry about
I didn't worry about that.
They're talking about, we'll add the makeup days at the end of the year. No. Makeup days never happened.
That was not a thing.
We didn't have to open up that laptop. No. We didn't have a laptop.
I was outside all day. The best.
Until it melted. And, we don't have proper attire, so we just put on anything we could find, all of my mom's coats. And
layer up, honey. And you can make the snowman. You have a little snowball fight.
I mean,
You sledding?
So, yes, we went sledding, but we don't have sleds. So we use either lids of, like, trash cans or lids of bins, boogie boards, take the fin off of surfboards or paddle boards, floats, blow up floats.
Blow up floats. But you know what we used to do?
People brought their snowboards out there.
You know what we used to do that I think was, looking back, I don't know if that was smart. I can't remember. We'd get like a tube float and we'd tie it up to someone's truck or someone's four-wheeler. And
so like tubing outside the water.
It's like tubing in the snow.
That's so fun.
Which looking back, I'm like, if we can't drive, why are we doing that? But
because, the roads are empty. So we were able to take my golf cart and we went on the highway because that's what we were sledding off the side of a bypass. And I'm so glad that people still do it at that spot because all the kids in my neighborhood, whenever it would snow, which is very rarely, like once every few years or so, but it did happen quite a handful of times growing up, we'd go to that spot. So it was so refreshing to relive it, the nostalgia, like, because that's exactly what we would do. We would bundle up. My mom would be like, don't you dare go over there. But we did. Of course we did. No duh. So it was so much fun. And all the parents standing around with it's like 2 p.m. with their bottles of wine. Yeah. They got their bottles of wine in the snow. Great time. It was such a great time.
It's like, because when something like that happens in the South, like you can't do nothing.
No.
Ain't nobody got responsibilities for the day.
Life still happens here. Life still happens here. I do wish I could have gone to Central Park.
Orange Theory Fitness, we were still clocking in.
Honey, I trudged through the snow to get to... Now, I only had to teach the first 3 classes and that was it. But baby, I had to trudge through that snow.
We were...
there.
Me and my friends, so the snow hit Sunday like at 3 a.m. And a Saturday night, I was hanging out with some friends, and people were telling us it's stay indoors.
Oh, yeah.
Don't go outside. Stay indoors. Not her. She's going to brunch, honey.
Honey, I was making it to my brunch.
And so me and my friends were like, okay, we'll stay inside, and then Monday, obviously everything's still going to be we're all from the South. Obviously everything's still going to be shut down.
We don't have to go to work.
We'll go and hang out, and of course Monday rolls around. Nope, we're clocking in.
All open.
We're clocking in. And I said,
so good. Well, I was telling my members, because at the end of each class we stretch and cool down. I was like, y'all, because a lot of my Southern friends and family were calling me and asking, like, hey, you guys going to shut down for the storm? I said, absolutely not. Honestly, though, people were acting quite dramatic here as well. There was a kind of half and half mix when I was asking a lot of my members because a lot of milk and bread was sold out. But then some people were like, no, it's not a big deal. So it was kind of splitsful. House divided.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you did during the snow. We'd love to know.
I'm walking around. I'm like, Lord have mercy. When is this going to leave?
Lord have mercy. Bring a change of shoes.
I was like, this is still here.
Y'all, not one thing has melted.
No.
Not one granular.
There's still piles and piles of snow everywhere.
But they keep getting higher and higher. Have you seen that video?
And
There's a video.
It's all nasty and muddy.
That video of it's on like What is New York, that Instagram account.
Yes.
It's that video of the person driving the snow, whatever, and he's picking it up, swinging it around, just throwing it in the bus lane. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, but you know what though? I guess what do you do if it doesn't
melt?
If it doesn't melt. Yeah, what do you do? And we're not talking shit. We love this city. That's why we live here.
Yeah.
But it's just funny. It's ironic. It's funny.
I hate the snow.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I guess I'm like, what do you do? And I can't believe that, thousands of years people have, lived like this.
It couldn't be me.
This morning it was 9 degrees. Ain't nothing melting in 9 degrees. Where can we discard it? Is there a dumpster?
The snow's going to be here. Like the amount of snow that's in the streets is not going to leave until March.
March.
This shit is here for a month.
And again, once that shit melts and we see what's been stuck in there,
Oh my God.
there's about to be damn corpses of squirrels
Ew.
in there. These little kids' bikes are still buried. I'm like, well, they're not getting active.
Oh my God, those poor kids and their bikes. I'm just not equipped for the snow. I will say, so in college, back to like snow in the South, you know, like Grainger said, we get snow days once every 3 years. And so I think the one year we got it in college, it was my junior year and we were all shut down. And so we all went over to my friend McKenna's apartment. And literally, I think there was 8 of us in this 2-bedroom. And we just stayed there for like a whole week.
That's fun. Probably drank.
We were camping out there. And because also I went to a school where like we weren't allowed to spend the night. It was an on-campus apartment and we weren't allowed to spend the night at
what?
Other people's apartments.
You know what?
You know,
you followed that rule?
No. But like at 21 years old, I wasn't allowed to sleep in my friend's apartment.
I'm paying $100,000 a year and I can't go and do what I want.
That's stupid. But anyway, so her boyfriend at the time, now husband, it was, you know, he's this big old funny guy, love him to death, and he huge country guy, and it was me and McKenna and a bunch of, you know, theater people. And
you about to say theater queers?
Yeah. No, I wasn't. That's you. That's not a me thing. And we
that's not a me thing.
I'm dead. And we were sitting there and we were like, one of my friends was like, we should let's watch Drag Race. And at this time I hadn't really got into it, and we're talking about RuPaul's Drag Race. And Devin's like, all right, let's do it. I'm into it. Anyway, we watched about 8 seasons. And then Devin goes, you know, guys, I'll be honest. I thought you were talking about NASCAR, but I love the show. Not
after 8 seasons later. You know what?
I thought you were talking about NASCAR.
You know what? That's why we stand the big country men. You know what? They're going to be quiet. They're going to let it all play out. And they're still going to be great.
And they're still going to enjoy it.
You know what? I thought we were talking about NASCAR.
I thought we were talking about NASCAR.
8 seasons later.
All right, I'll do some Drag Race. All right.
I'm screaming. That's classic. Get that tissue. Put it in the tissue. No, I'm gagging. Put the tissue. You're not spitting nothing in that sink. I'm gagging. Ew. I asked you to put it in the tissue. He did not do it in the tissue. I'm gagging. I gag when other people's secretions happen. So, you know, all the memes that were like, don't go to your situationship in the snow, like all this stuff. Well,
we're like, oh no, you went to your situationship and now it's snowed, and now I'm snowed in. No, I can't leave.
So, you know, I'll talk about this because I did talk about how my New Year's resolution, I wanted to get out more and date more and whatnot. So I re-downloaded one of the apps and matched with this guy, very attractive, like very my type. And he's like, oh, like, let's set a date. I'm like, you know what? Great. Like, awesome. Like, I don't want to have to chit chat, small talk. I mean, we small talked a little, but like right off the rip, like, let's plan a date. Long story short, ends up ghosting me. And I'm like, you know what? Cause he asked me, he's like, what time? And I told him what time worked for me. And I didn't hear back. And the next morning, because it was a coffee date. And the next morning, I'm like, I'm not rolling up. It's literally the worst. I was like, whatever. But you know what? I was like, classic, you know, dating app, whatever. I hear from him like 3 days later. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to flake. Like, didn't mean to flake. Like, let me call you or something. Like, let me tell you, like, crazy shit happened. And I texted my girlfriends about it. I was like, should I like let him explain himself? They're like, explain it. Like, we're just curious to know at this point. Like, I'm like, what could possibly have went wrong? What could possibly have happened?
Yeah.
And so I give him my number. He texts me. Obviously I know it's him, but I'm like, who's this? And he like tells me who it is. I'm like, yeah, I freaking know. And I'm like, all right, well, send me a voice memo. Like, what happened? He's like, oh, call me. And I'm like, you know, I'm not calling. I'm not calling. You know, I'm like, I'm done.
They made voice memos for a reason. So
yeah, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to call you. So I was like, that's it. Whatever. Didn't text back. A couple days later, I'm at my Pilates class. He texts me. He's like, yo. And I didn't see it till after I got out of Pilates. So it's a couple messages. He was like, yo. And then he sent me like a mirror selfie from at the gym. And I was like, oh, damn it. He looked really good. I was like, oh.
You can call me.
So I'm like, damn it. So I reply, I'm like, look who it is. He's like, you want to share a bottle of wine? And I was like, maybe. And in my head, I'm like, damn it. Listen, I ain't desperate, okay? I'm not desperate, but it's been a while since I've entertained someone. And so, of course, I'm fighting the battle. I'm like, I can't, like, let this man who ghosted me, like, have my attention and time. But then on the flip side, I'm like, I don't really give a shit. So I texted him. I was like, all right, let me go reflect, knowing damn well I was going to end up going. But in my head, I'm like, that mental battle. I'm like, he ghosted me. I shouldn't give him the time of day. This is why men will always continue to suck, because women validate them. But then I'm also like, screw it. I'm allowed to do whatever I want. All this. So I end up meeting up with him. One of the most insane people I have ever met in my entire life, but in the best way possible. Like, genuinely, like, I was shook when I met this man, because I met him in the lobby of his apartment.
You have this knack for getting the crazies.
I get the crazy, but this was a different crazy. This was the kind of crazy where I was like silent majority of the first time us meeting, because I had nothing to say. And usually it's the opposite.
Do you, quick sidetrack, do you remember that we were at this beer garden? There's a beer garden here in the city, right close to where we work. And a bunch of us, were getting a beer after work. And how the beer garden set up is like, it's a bunch of picnic tables, and like, different groups can sit different places. Your TV turned on. A bunch of people can sit different places. Anyway, so our group of like 4 or 5 is sitting right here, and there's this dude just sitting by himself right here.
Well, no, he came and asked, he's like, can I sit at this table? He asked. And we're like, okay. Like, sure. What are you gonna do? Say no? Anyway,
cut to, we end up talking to this guy, and Grainger is laying it on thick. She's like, wait, stand up. I don't see how tall you are.
Well, yeah, I'm like, let me get everything about you.
Let's compare heights.
All of it.
Anyway, I remember him being angry.
He was weird as shit. I'm sorry. Respectfully, he was weird. And following home, and I was like, I'm going home.
We left to go get dinner at another place nearby. Gosh, I can't wait. We were out all day.
That was so much fun.
When you're out during the day with your friends, you get dinner. So much fun. Anyway, so we went to get dinner. He came with us. And then...
Oh, I went home, I think.
No, you walked with us to the bar. And then we were like getting either how many, and there was 4 of us. And I said 3. He said, bye, brother. And I said 3. And I said, good to meet you.
And good for you.
I was like,
Well, he's like, was anti-deodorant, anti-working, anti-a-lot.
Yeah, he didn't have a job.
Anti-a-lot, played game. And like, listen, I'm not judging, but like, low-key, I'm judging. Like, I'm judging a little bit.
He was nice.
He was nice. He was fun to like kiki with. He had a cute face. And I was like, but it was one of those where it always ends up being me. And then, of course, I gave him my number. I don't know why. But he ended up texting me that night. And he was like, so happy to take my pants off. Blocked. So yes, that's Ryan. I always attract the crazies. But anyway, back to
snowpocalypse, man.
Back to this man. So I meet him in the lobby of his apartment. He's like, hey, like immediately I'm like, oh, I'm screwed. Because I'm like, this is gonna go well. Like, I'm screwed. He's like, let's go down the street and get a ball. I'm like, first of all, it's freezing as shit. It's not snowing yet, but this is like a couple days before the snow. Like on a Wednesday or a Thursday. And it's cold as hell. And I roll up in sweatpants, by the way. No makeup, sweatpants. A big furry jacket, because I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not getting all.
This is me. This is me.
Yeah, this is me.
This is real.
I roll up in my favorite sweatpants. There's these big baggy yellow sweatpants that have wiener dogs all over him. And anyway, so he's like, let's go down the street and grab a bottle of wine. So we're like running down the street.
In your wiener
and just like kikiing in my wiener dog sweatpants, just like kikiing immediately. And the first thing I said, I was like, oh my God, you're crazy. I'm like, you're insane. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, like, you're insane. Like, just the energy, like me times 10. I've never met anybody like this in my entire life. I'm not even kidding. Now, I will say he reminded me of someone I used to date in a way, but in a better way. Yeah. So the person that I used to date had to try really hard to like act a certain way. This guy just was.
That's nice.
Like, naturally was. And I was just shook. I was just freaking shook. Crazy. He was the kind of person, like, just immediately drawn into, especially in the way that he interacted with, like, his bodega guy and whatnot. He had, like, a tan jacket on, and the bodega guy also had a tan jacket on. He goes, hey, same color. And then just walks away. I was like, I love it.
Same color.
No,
I love it.
Hey, same color.
Twinsies.
Walks away. I'm like, I'm obsessed. I'm like, damn it, I shouldn't be here. Now, here's where it starts to get kind of bad. So I'm like, all right, what happened? Why did you ghost me? I hope he doesn't. I don't think he's going to listen to this. But he was like, if he does, I'm literally in love with you. It's okay. This is all good stuff. He was like telling me about, it had to do with like another girl and like somebody, like some girl showed up to his apartment and like security got involved, and like, I'm not gonna go into details because like it's not my story to tell, but like some crazy shit. Some shit I should have been like, well, that's my cue to leave.
Well,
but
let me get my bag.
Of course not.
Let me
Of course
grab
I
the
was
rest
like,
of my
you know what?
wine.
And then he drops it on me. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to sell my couch because I'm moving. I was like, you know what? I will stay to hang out because he's moving. I'm like, this is great. Another excuse for me to. He's like, I'm moving on Sunday. Well, I said, well, no, you're not. It's gonna snow. Probably about a Tuesday or Wednesday. But he's like, oh yeah, I'm moving.
Where to?
Back home to where he's from, and then wants to move elsewhere. I don't want to give too many details.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I'm also suspicious that he might have a girlfriend. I'm also suspicious. Because I'm like,
but not in the city?
No,
Okay.
not in the city. So like, I'm just a little confused at this point, but I'm like, you know what? Vibes are high. I'm having the greatest time ever. We end up hanging out a couple more times, and we spent like his last night in New York together. It was a really great time.
Oh.
But now he's gone. He's gone.
Hey, same color.
Hey, same color. Same color. But it was the kind of vibe where like that kind of connection you just can't. I mean, that is a 1 in a million connection, truly.
Yeah.
Such a great guy. I don't know if I don't know what he has going on relationship wise. But you know what, you can just feel it in your bones. You're like, I don't know if this man. I'm like, but also he's the kind of person I'm like, how does this man not have a girlfriend? You know what I mean? It's the kind of thing that people say to me. How do you not have a boyfriend? Well, I'm single by choice. Thank you.
Well, there's also, there's just some people you meet and you're like, if things were different, like we'd be.
Oh my God, no. If he still lived in New York, anyone else would, no.
Yeah.
That's all me. That's all me.
Or there's been people I met and I'm like, oh, like if we we met on a contract and I'm like, oh, we'd be like best friends.
No, we'd be married. No, we'd be married.
But you're not because you don't, it's not the situation.
Yeah.
Wait, that's kind of sad.
But part of me is like, he's my soulmate.
Yeah, hold out for him. Hold out for him.
Part of me is like, that's my man.
That's my man.
That's my man.
That's my man.
Now I know this all sounds crazy. It's really not that crazy. It's not that big of a deal. It was just a fun time. I'm like trying to defend him. I'm like, I don't think he has a girlfriend.
No.
I'm trying to like defend this man. No, I don't think he does. But there was something going on with some other girl. That's why he ghosted me. And I was like, you know what? Not my problem.
You know what? Not my problem.
I didn't have enough information to be a girl's girl. You know what I mean? Like, I did not have enough information. I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. So I'm going to hang out. Is that bad?
No.
No, it's not. It's literally not.
He didn't tell you.
No, I know nothing. I know nothing about.
Yeah.
I know nothing about if there's a relationship or not. I know there may have been like a situationship, but not even in the city. So I'm like, okay, well,
fine.
I don't know what's happening.
You weren't.
I know people like, you're a whore. You're a homewrecker. No, because I got zero information. But anyway.
He's okay. He's on the apps. Excuse me for assuming
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, okay, he's on the apps.
He's on the apps. He's obviously not in a relationship.
So yeah, that was my snow situationship. And I love him.
I love you, man. Same color.
Hey, same color. Same color. But you know what really intrigued me about him that was very similar to me? He has all these little trinkets in his ring. And he kept just throwing trinkets at me. I was like, hold on to that. See how that feels in your hand. He
does so crazy. Do you have a picture?
Yeah, I'll show you after. I'll show you after.
No, show me now. I gotta see.
No, I'll show you after. Incredibly fit, very, very attractive. Don't want to gas him up anymore, but
has a girlfriend.
Does not have a girlfriend. Okay, it was just could be a situationship.
No, I'm kidding.
Not quite kidding. Sure. I'm not a homewrecker, but also I don't have any information, and you're on a dating app. But I feel as if our time is not at an end. I feel as if we will meet again. Feel as if we will meet again.
If you're meant to be, hey, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah. Love of my life is no longer in New York and may not be single.
Just kidding, guys. He's single.
So I guess we'll end it on that.
Yeah. Love you guys.
Love you guys so much.
As always, we're back. We're better than ever. As always, if you like this video, like, share, comment, subscribe. It might sound goofy, but it does help us a lot.
Mm-hmm. It does.
It does help us a lot.
We need your help. Our first dollar, remember?
We're trying to make our first dollar, folks.
Help us make our first US dollar.
Yeah, please.
Also, buy a virtual ticket to our cabaret.
Or if you're in the city, come in person.
Yes.
Take me home. A country cabaret at the Green Room 42, February 24th at 9:30 p.m. We'll be singing some country.
Yep. Proceeds go to Ballin Studios and Cancer.
Yep. Ballin Studios is our mother production,
Mothership.
our production company, and a portion of all of our income goes to the Testicular Cancer Society.
Yes.
So if you want to support Bond Studios, if you want to support cancer survivors and fighters, and if you want to see some ballin' country music, come get a ticket.
Yep. Ticket online or ticket to be in person.
Stay warm, you guys.
Yes, we love y'all.
Love you. Hopefully next week you will hear me with the voice and not.
Yep.
Like I smoked.
You're that smoker leading the line.
I'm one of those annoying line leader smokers that I want to punch.
We love y'all.
Love you guys.
Stay safe. Mwah.
Bye.